Okay, welcome back. Last time we started up Crash Bandicoot 3, Warped, and we handled the entire first warp room, beating all 5 levels, grabbing all of the crystals, all but one gem that we needed the red gem for, and defeating Tiny Tiger as we, cleared out the entire first warp room. But now we can move on to warp zone number 2 for 5 more levels, which we'll be handling today. Up first is G-Ways, which is another medieval themed stage. So, do we get more dialogue here? Yes, we do. I'll be back in a second.
Why must you continue to be a thorn in our side?
What? Where was I? Tiny was a good fellow. He hated everyone and everything, but a good heart nonetheless. Please be more reasonable with my minions next time.
Honestly, that's kind of a simple request, really. I mean, to be fair, he did challenge us to one-on-one gladiatorial combat last. It's like, I don't know, if anything, I'd say we were pretty reasonable. But let's just keep going through this, and hopefully I can get through this without too much hassle. I don't remember if it's this one or the next one. I think there's 3 types of this level. So 3 levels of this type, and I don't remember if it's this one or the next one that I remember having issues with. I remember one of these levels was always really difficult to me as a kid, so hopefully it's not this one. I mean, hopefully none of them will be. Also, this is our latest upgrade. Well, our upgrade. Basically, we now have a supercharged body slam. Basically, it now just kind of has a bigger impact radius, pretty much. And also, these levels now have wizards that we have to hit twice to kill. First time just kind of breaks their robes, I guess. Bit weird, but you know what? I'm not going to question video game logic, because that's an argument I can't win. But hey, let's just grab a checkpoint. Kill both of those frogs with 1 spin. That's pretty good for me. Now... Oh, also, I just completely blanked on that earlier. Yeah, this level introduces... Well, reintroduces, more accurately, the body slam crates that you need to body slam and destroy. Like, we did see those every now and then in Crash 2, but, well, they're back here in Crash 3. And now, let's just hopefully keep getting off words. Hopefully we can keep getting through this level without too much hassle. Just gonna dodge this night guy, because honestly, I know, like, you know, as a general rule, I would quite like to avoid getting sliced in half, you know? It's not exactly very high on my things to do list, you know? Not really a life goal, you know? I say as I now just run right into that guy and die instantly. I mean, if nothing else, it would be on brand. Also, I now just ran face first into that goat, so I'm very clearly off to a good start today. Okay, let's just wait for that, grab some more Wumpa fruit, because sometimes you just need the help for it. Also, it turns out the magic these guys fire seems to have at least a little bit of tracking on it. That's kind of interesting. It just doesn't just go in a straight line. I didn't really know that, but okay. Okay, let's just dodge. That was very generous of the game, him to not hit me with that nitro. Like, I'm pretty sure I feel like I was close enough to get hit by that. Okay, so I can already see one bit where this is gonna try to get a little bit tricky, but hopefully we can manage it without too much issue. Okay, so when we finish this bonus level, we should be at 85 boxes. Okay, seems reasonable enough, and there is 100 total on the stage, so we must be pretty close to the end of the level. We haven't picked up the crystal yet, so I imagine we'll be seeing that at some point in the very near future as well. Okay, I'm just gonna... Okay, I know what'll happen here. I'll hit that box, and then it'll just pop up all the other ones. So let's just do that. Fantastic. Do that. Okay, fantastic. Predicted it. Okay, now we just leave the level with our 133 Wumpa fruit, 18 boxes, and get back to the main stage. Oh, also, I probably should have mentioned, you might have seen him for a couple of seconds while we were on the level select, but we know the kind of identity of the boss of this area, and, well, he is another new character. And I ran right into that guy with the sword. I'm off to a good start today. As long as I don't die to this goat, I didn't die to the goat. Fantastic. As that guy is turbo dead now, let's just grab the gem and head on out of this level with our... We have 30 lives by the end, by like the start of episode 2. This is going great. Okay, so that is a crystal and a gem acquired. But yeah, so basically, this warp zone introduces a character who I always really liked when I was a kid. It introduces Dingodile. And we can now enter our next level, Hang 'em High, which appears to have the yellow gem attached to it. Can we get it the first time we come through here? Let's find out. So, yeah, off we go to a new, well, it's not really a new level type, but it's definitely a new level aesthetic. Because, I'll be honest, I really like this aesthetic. I remember always liking these levels when I was a kid. I always just liked the aesthetic for it. So, let's hopefully get through this without too much issue. And also, I love how much Wumpa Fruit this game just throws at you. Like, it just seems non-stop. Also, I'm not going to question how that scorpion is actually just defying gravity, it just is. Okay, let's just send that flying back. I'm sure there's... Wait, did that hit something else? Oh well, let's just keep going. And up we go. There's a box there, just out of sight, but the Wumpa Fruit gives it away. Now, let's just keep going. Honestly, like, this game gives you so much Wumpa Fruit, it's kind of insane. And honestly, I'll be honest, I genuinely thought I undersold that jump. Undersold? I feel like I underjumped there, but hey, I made it through. And we just kill that scorpion. I don't know why that was picking up speed, but you know what? I didn't really want to know. I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to leave it as is. Like, I destroyed it, and that's good enough for me. Okay, I'm going to wait for this guy to come back and spin him off into the abyss. And, well, speaking of spinning things off into the abyss, I just lost about 20 Wumpa Fruit there, I think. But we are now 36. Okay. Okay, for a second I thought I jumped past that and just off the level, and I would have been annoyed at myself if I'd done that. Okay, so, what do we do here? Okay, I immediately see what I need to do here. Okay, that was pretty satisfying, not gonna lie. Okay, to be totally honest, I think I said it back in Crash 1, but when you just do a spin and destroy multiple boxes at once, it's always just a very satisfying sound. Okay, I know what to do here. I mistimed it, so I need to quickly just take a slide. Take a slide and fall off. Because, despite the fact that I now have a more powerful body slam, I need that to be a TNT crate. Like, I need that kind of rotating one to be a TNT crate, so it will activate, and so basically when it blows up, it will hit the other one on the other side. Right? And from there, that should basically make the last box appear, making it so, and I assume that'll be a jump kind of crate thing, I don't know how to describe it, which should, in theory, allow me to get up there to destroy the final fall, I think. Perfect. Fantastic. Oh, that's a bonus life up there. Okay, I'll take another bonus life. Let's go. Okay, that is 30... So, we've got, what, 34 now? 34? Sorry, 35. Closing in on 36. Okay. Now. Nope! Well, that was bad on my part. Also, one thing I've immediately noticed after my first Clown Shoes death of the playthrough is, I'm back at my previous checkpoint. It doesn't checkpoint me as I go into a bonus stage anymore. That's an interesting one. Does it checkpoint me if I died in the bonus? Yeah, it must do. It must checkpoint me there if I die in the bonus stage. Huh. That's a little bit odd. That's a little bit odd, but okay. Oh, yeah, right, alright. Yeah, I don't have to do it again. Let's go! But yeah, I always really like to be a static of these levels, and I know there's one later in the game where it's at night, and I really love to be a static of this level at night. To be honest, in general, I just like levels at night. I think I just like dark levels. It's like, like, it's a, like, insert level. It's like, insert theme for level. And then it's just, like, at night. Oh, there's the yellow gem off in the background. I assume I can't currently access that, judging by the fact that I can only see it off in the distance. So, well, hopefully this Nitro crit will, get... That was pretty bad. Like, I can't even say that... Oh, no. Actually, this is fine. That's fine. Okay, just gotta wait for that guy to turn back. He just walks away, and then we just spin him back off into the abyss. But yeah, I will need to double back for that one box, and by that I mean I hope the Nitro crate handles it for me. So let's just hit this one, make these appear. So, magic number here is 19. I missed one somewhere. Where was that one? It was right there. Somehow the Nitro crate exploding didn't destroy that one. If it was a TNT, it would have, but I guess Nitros just work differently. But hey, we got a 96, so that means we can grab the gem, grab the crystal, and get on out of Hang 'em High. We'll be coming back here later, at some point, to get the yellow gem, because obviously we will need that for 100% completion. Now, what is our next level? Like, I know that they get introduced around about now, but I don't remember. I think it's in the next 3. It is this one, okay. So, this is a Crash-specific level, even in the remake, and this is a racing game level. Basically, I have to win the race. The prize for winning the race is the crystal. So I'm more than likely going to end up doing this race twice. Once where I just win the race, and once where I get all the boxes. Because, I'll be honest, I remember struggling a lot with this level as a kid. That was very generous of the game there. Okay. You know what? I might be able to get all this done in one go. Because I'm up into 3rd already. And I think I'm like halfway through the level. Because, like, okay, if nothing else, they are still, like, in line of sight. Okay, that's a gem guaranteed. I'm up into 2nd. I have turbos, and these guys can't use the turbo boosts. Okay, that is fantastic. Perfect. I don't need to worry about this level anymore. Fantastic. Love that. First try. Yeah, I hated those levels when I was a kid. I could never do them first try. It always took me multiple attempts. Okay, so what is level 9 going to be? That's my next question. Because I think we have 2 or 3 more general stacks of levels that I haven't seen yet. Level 9 will be Tomb Time. Okay, I remember loving these levels as a kid. But I think we should get more antagonist dialogue here.
Good day, mates. Dingo dials the name, and Uka and Cortex gave me orders to bring the crystals to them during the Ice Ages. So give me the goods and shove off, or I'll roast yous.
I mean, credit to him, he's very Australian, and he's very direct and to the point. Basically, you know, he's part dingo, he's part crocodile. Did you know he's Australian? Also, that's so much fun per fruit. Also, yeah, this and the 2 other levels like it, the other 2 I believe are called the Sphinxinator and Tomb Wader. Because one is a partially... Because in one of them, it's more of a sphinx than just a pyramid, I guess. And then, in the other one, it's like... the crypts like fill with water and go back. They'll what's the word? They'll fill with water and then just kind of forget what the word is. Anyway, we can go into the bonus stage, and I remember really liking these levels. Mostly because, okay, look. As a kid, I really liked Yu-Gi-Oh! And that kind of just immediately turned into, I think Ancient Egypt is really interesting. And, yeah, it turns out, yeah, Ancient Egypt was just really interesting to me as a kid, even without Yu-Gi-Oh! Because, yeah, it turns out Ancient Egypt is kinda wild. No! Well, I messed that up, because I cannot get there. Oh well, let's just, you know, throw ourselves back off into the abyss real quick. But yeah, so pretty much, yeah, I think a large part of why I liked these levels as a kid was partially just the general aesthetic, partially because I thought, well, you know, I really like Yu-Gi-Oh! Ancient Egypt stuff must be really cool. And also, I thought it looked really cool. That and, I don't know, I don't really have much of a rational explanation for it beyond that. But hopefully we can, get through it. Okay, that should be enough. Fantastic. That was an awful lot to do for one bonus life, but you know what? We will be okay, and let's just grab all these and get on out of here. Okay, so... Wait, what's the next level? Like, I remember some levels in this game, and others I just don't. Also, those, like, little scarab ones... Oop, that was close. Those kind of scarab tiles, they will fall after I stand on them. They are kind of collapsing platforms. Also, those little monkeys, they work. That was close. Those little monkeys work the same way Pula does in the Warp Room in Crash 2. You can jump on their head a whole bunch and get some Wumpa Fruit for it. But I feel a bit mean doing so, so I'm not going to. Also, if I stand in the light here, that will set off the traps on the walls. Also, I'm no expert, but I feel like they didn't have flamethrowers in Ancient Egypt. But that's just me. Now let's just wait for these traps. Fantastic. Okay, so we need to come back to this level because it said there was 2 gems here, and this one apparently requires the purple gem. Also, there's just a sad face on that Sphinx. And I don't know how far through the level I am, but I assume it's more than halfway. So you know what, I will call that a bit of a success. And I immediately, made that not great, but whatever, we will be okay. Now we just wait this out, get these boxes, if nothing else, okay, I'm probably gonna end this level at like 40 no! I nearly saved it, nearly lost it, I nearly lost it, saved it, then lost it in the end. But hey, I immediately get 1 life back, so I guess it could be worse. Let's just grab that one for, I don't know, morale, I guess. Just hop forward, get these. But yeah, I always really liked these levels. I remember struggling with one of them, I think. Wait, I think there's 4 of these levels. Because I'm pretty sure there's one, like, near the end of the game where it's at night as well. Like, I think that's, like, one that's kind of in the dark, if I recall correctly. Again, I've not played this game in like, 2 or 3 years, so, I may be misremembering some things. Also, that is a box barrier. Fantastic. Fantastic. Now we just slide forward, kill that guy, wait out the flamethrower man, kill that guy, and we are now... Well, we can see the end of the level. It is in line of sight. Because now I just need to hop across here, and I assume those remaining 19 boxes must have been on that purple gem path, because I did not see them. So I guess we're going to be coming back to this level at a later time. So I guess we will just take the crystal from this stage and get on out of here. But with that, that is another crystal acquired. That is 9 in total. Huh, I guess Crash doesn't do his little victory dance for just getting the crystals. Okay, into mission 10. The Midnight Run, which is going to be our only Coco level for this area. Okay, how many boxes do we have to get here? 35. That sounds doable. Watch as I now choke and mess this up like 8 times. Or, on knowing my luck, knowing my luck, I'll get right to the end and I'll have missed one, like, right here. I missed two right there, and instead of... I know what I'll do. Instead of just dying, instead of just jumping off, I will waste, like, an additional 10 seconds. It's actually probably closer to, like, 15 or 20, because we have to watch Coco walk back. Have Crash run back in, load up the level again, have Crash fall over and Coco jump in and load up the level again. Yeah, honestly, that was absolutely not worth it to save one life. Like, that was the most extra way I could have gone about doing that to save one life. One life that I would have made back already. But hey, if nothing else, I was completely right on my prediction. Of just like, hey, I will immediately mess up a thing and miss a box. So I guess, if nothing else, I had that level of consistency going. Also, I know that at some point in these levels, I do actually have to do, like, a big run. Well, not a big run, but kind of a dash, I guess, to get certain boxes. Like right here. But fortunately, you don't need to do that all the time. We grab a checkpoint. And honestly, unlike in Crash 1, I'm just so glad I can, you know, beat levels and still die in them, because honestly, that is just a massive relief of pressure for having to, like, you know, play each level perfectly. Also, the dragons are now getting new movement patterns, so that's kind of cool. Fantastic. 27, 28, there's 30, there's 31, we dodge that. And we are... Nope, that was close. We are closing in on the end of this level pretty rapidly. There's 35, so let's just make it to the end, grab the crystal, and that is perfect. Now we just make the big leap at the end, because I guess at the time of this level being made, the Great Wall was unfinished. Well, I guess at this time in history when we are traveling to. Anyway, with that, we teleport back, and now we are ready for our second boss fight. Because our second boss fight, if I recall correctly, Dingodile's boss fight is comically easy. Like, it might be easier than Tiny's. But, let's just go back to... Well, let's go to the Ice Age and fight Dingodile. And yes, he does have a flamethrower.
Right, now you've gone and done it. Them crystals are mine.
I mean, he is more than welcome to try to take them from me. Also, yes, he does indeed have a flamethrower. And he does intend on tormenting this penguin. And yes, he did just say, gonna break out the butter, time to make toast. So basically, all I need to do is kind of break through his little barrier that he puts up. All I need to do is break through his little barrier and just hit him. And then get out before I'm in the explosion. So yeah, this boss fight is comically easy. And by that, I mean, he's dead. We win. That's the fight over. Boom. Dingodile is defeated.
You thrashed me, mate. No worries, but you'll soon be up again.
Also, I don't know why it cut him off there, but hey, the penguin is now having its revenge. And you know what? We'll join the penguin in celebrating our W. Okay, now I'll stop hassling Dingodile, because I do like Dingodile. Anyway, we've now unlocked a double jump. To jump twice as high, press X to jump, then at the top of the jump, press X again. Pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory, and now we head on back to the Time Twister once again. Do we get another word from Aku Aku now? Or... no? Okay. So with that, that is area number 2 complete, and let's have a quick look at our double jump. It's not a massive jump, but it is indeed a second jump. Actually, that does get a little bit of height to it. So next time we'll be heading off towards this area, and well, that will be a job for us next time. And just on the off chance that I made a mistake on the recording, I'm going to save this in save file number 2. But so far, I'm feeling pretty good about this playthrough. Because honestly, well, I haven't died all that much. The boss fights have been going really smoothly. I'm feeling really confident about this so far. I still don't know what I'm going to do about the relics, but I will cross that bridge when I get to it. So, as always, I'm going to end off today's episode here. As always, feel free to leave a comment, click the subscribe button, hit any of the buttons down below if you feel so inclined, and I will hopefully see you all next time for more Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.